What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I have another lipstick review for you guys. I'm going to be reviewing for you all the new Dior Forever transfer proof lipsticks. These are new and hot on the market. We have a lot of lipsticks that are being launched lately, especially a lot of like matte and long wearing lipsticks. So if you guys are interested in hearing all of my thoughts, I have a wear test. I have 3 shades to show you guys and a lot of thoughts about this formula. So if you're interested in hearing more of that, then keep watching. And if you're new here, maybe you found me in a Google search or the YouTube browsing page, then welcome. My name is Sophia and this is my channel where we talk about all things beauty and luxury. I upload content every single week on all the newest luxury beauty releases. We review a lot of Dior on my channel, in addition to Tom Ford, Chanel, Suku, Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, you name it. Anything that's kind of like high-end Sephora brand or luxury, that's what we talk about on this channel. So if you want to join the fam because we have so much fun on this channel, then hit that subscribe button, and you can also click the notification bell to hear about every time I upload a new video. I know you all love Dior, so don't forget to give your girl here a big thumbs up if you like this video, if you find it helpful. And as always, I will be linking everything that I mentioned in this video in the description box down below. So let's get into it. Real quick, if you're not new here, I know this is kind of like a different filming setup for me. I am filming a little bit later in the day, so I'm trying something different. It's also like 96 degrees outside, and I just turned the AC off so we could get some better sound in this video. So please excuse if the lighting isn't as good as it normally is. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to stay away from the afternoon sun so I can get through this video. But enough of that. I want to talk about these new lipsticks from Dior. You guys know I review a lot of Dior on my channel, and we've been seeing a lot of brands launch new lipsticks within the past couple of weeks, specifically like liquid lipsticks and matte lipsticks, long wearing lipsticks. I don't know if it's because fall is coming, but I feel like we went through this phase where we had all of these like satin, hydrating, glossy kind of lipsticks, which if you guys are into that, I have a whole roundup of like all of the new glossy, satiny lipsticks that popped up on the market. But I guess we're kind of moving more towards fall and winter. Maybe that's why we're seeing so many like matte lipsticks come out on the market. So let me tell you a little bit about these from Dior. I have my notes right here. These are called the Dior Rouge Dior Forever Transfer Proof Lipstick. These come in 16 shades. They are available at Sephora. That's where I got them. Wherever I can find them, I'll link them down below for you guys. You guys know I always do that. Sometimes my links are affiliate links. I'll just let you guys know that. So if this video is helpful for you, I really appreciate it if you shop through my links. It's a good way to support my channel. But basically, these come in 16 shades and they retail for a whopping $42. I know. We're not surprised though. This is Dior. This is luxury price point, and my job here is to help you guys figure out if that $42 price point is going to be worth it for you. But yes, these retail for $42. They are very expensive. And on the Sephora website, these are described as a transfer-proof Dior lipstick with up to 16 hours of wear, a bare lip feel, and an ultra pigmented matte color for couture makeup looks. And if you're a fan of Dior, you might also know that they do have a liquid lipstick version of this. Not quite sure why they decided to come out with one in kind of like a bullet form. I don't know if they're going to be discontinuing that version or anything like that. I personally have not tried that formula, but I do know that liquid lipsticks have kind of gotten like a bad rep over the past couple of years. So maybe they're kind of coming out with this. Maybe they did customer research and maybe this is like, I don't know, more convenient to apply. I would love to know your thoughts. Definitely comment down below after this review. But anyway, let me show you guys the packaging for this as well. It's absolutely stunning. I also have some close-ups in daylight that I will show you all. It's really cool. I love this packaging. It feels nice. It feels like it's plastic, but it's a nice, weighty, luxurious, kind of substantial plastic. And most of all, which you guys will probably notice from the close-ups, it's all matte. If you guys have ever seen like that all matte black Lady Dior bag, maybe they come in a couple other colors, that's kind of what this reminds me of, like that all matte, sleek, sophisticated kind of look. It's also like kind of modern in a way as well, so I wanted to point that out. I know packaging matters to a lot of you guys, and this is definitely different than any of the other Dior lipsticks that I have in my collection. When you open it up as well, you'll notice it's this kind of smaller applicator as opposed to one of those like larger bullets with the pointy tip. I do like the convenience of this because it is kind of like more more the size of maybe the average person's lips. It's gonna give a little bit more precision, but I do think just because of the shape of this, you're probably going to need a lip liner because there's really like no point or anything to kind of get that like super snatched line. For me, with these kinds of lipsticks, I do like to kind of go in with a lip liner afterwards and clean it up. So just kind of letting you guys know this is kind of like that smaller bullet. But you know what? I'm looking here at a couple of other lipsticks on Sephora, like for instance, the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I'm looking at the recent Rare Beauty lipsticks that I reviewed for you guys, and it all looks like you're getting about 3.5 grams. So I don't think you're necessarily getting less product with this, at least according to Sephora. All right, friends, next up, I'm gonna be showing you the 3 colors that I got from this collection. I'm gonna be applying them to my lips so you guys can see how this goes on, how it looks like on my lips, on my skin tone, etc. I do feel like they have, 16 shades is pretty good. It's not the biggest shade range that Dior has for lipsticks, but I feel like they had a good diversity among the shades. Like if you wanted a red or a coral or like a really dark brown or a nude, etc., like you can find that within the range. So let me show you guys the colors that I got. So first up, we have the lightest color that I got, and this is a nude. It is called Forever Sensual, and this is described as a gray pink nude. I really like this. I think that this is the perfect nude. I think the only downside to this is that, this is pretty similar to a lot of other colors that I have in my collection. I actually posted a photo of this on my Instagram, and a bunch of you guys were asking me like, which color is that? What color did you get? I love that shade on you. So what can I say, guys? This is kind of like the perfect nude if you're someone that has kind of like a similar skin tone to me. I do want to show you guys real quick just a comparison with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. When I first swatched this, I instantly thought, this is kind of like a Pillow Talk dupe, and they are very similar. I would say the main difference is that Forever Sensual, it's just a little bit more nude. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk has that very distinct like pink undertone. They're very similar, but if you are somebody that you like Charlotte Tilbury, but maybe you want something just a little bit different, just a little bit more nude, or you're kind of looking for that one shade that you always like in a line, like that perfect nude, then I think Forever Sensual is gonna be really good. Next up, I have another nude, but one that is just a little bit deeper. This is called Forever Nude Style, and this is described as a deep taupe nude. This has just a little bit more like browniness to it. It's kind of like if you took Forever Sensual, you took it a shade or two darker, and you added just a little bit more like taupiness to it. I think this would be great for those of you who want a nude, but maybe you're like a little bit tanner than me, you're a little bit deeper in skin tone. I think this would look really good if you have more of like an olivey skin tone. It's another really good nude. It's just a little bit deeper. This is actually what I'm wearing on my lips today, so you guys can see it's just like a little bit richer, a little bit more of like a going out color. And I will show you guys a swatch right here of Forever Nude Style versus Forever Sensual, just so you guys can kind of see the difference between those. And finally, I of course had to get a bright color. I love nudes, but I also really like bright reds and purples and all those good colors. So this color that I got is called Forever Passionate, and this is described as a bright plum. This is a gorgeous shade, and I really like to get these kinds of shades in these sort of like long wearing matte formulas because I feel like they're really gonna stay there and lock in place, especially if you're going to like, I don't know, a party, out to dinner, out to a bar, something like that. I feel like this formula really translates really well for these kinds of colors. Okay, so next up I want to show you guys a quick wear test, because don't forget, Dior is telling us that these are gonna last for 16 hours, which is an ungodly amount of time when you're wearing a lipstick. So I wanted to do a wear test for you guys. I did a wear test earlier today. Like I said, it is almost 100 degrees here in Boston, and I did go to basically like a baby shower this afternoon. So I had some champagne, I had some things to eat, I went on the train, all that good stuff. It was a couple of hours. So I thought today would be a really great way to put these to the test. Now, you guys saw in those lip applications what the formula looks like when you first put it on your lips. I will say, when you first put it on your lips, It's very creamy. It's really easy to kind of glide across the lips. And also if you make a mistake, it's easy to kind of like edit those mistakes. So it's very creamy and kind of blendable when you first put it on. And then I would say like maybe after 10 minutes or so, you can tell that it's starting to dry down. Like it's starting to kind of like lock and load. I would say after like 30 minutes, and I'll show you guys a clip of me in the car on the way to the baby shower, you can tell that it sort of has dried down a bit, but there's still a little bit of like tack to it almost. Like it hasn't completely dried down, like it's not dry and crusty or anything like that, but you can kind of like still feel it on your lips, and it's obviously still there, like it's only been 30 minutes. And then finally, I want to show you guys a clip of what this looked like when I got back from the event. Again, I had been wearing this for a couple of hours. I was drinking champagne, I was talking to people, I was eating food, all that good stuff. Also, I will mention, I'm one of those people that like, I'm not that good at keeping lip color on my lips. I'm one of those people that's like, I don't know, I can't help it. Like I always can like feel my lip color on my lips. I can't help it. So I'm not one of those people that's like super precious about my lip color. I didn't think that it looked gross. I thought that it was still there. It definitely had worn away. I didn't notice it transferring onto my wine glass or anything like that, but it had worn away off of my lips. You can kind of tell it's worn away. I didn't reapply at all, but that's what it looked like at the end of the day. I like to do the wear test so that you guys can kind of judge for yourself whether or not you think it looks good after a couple of hours, but I felt very comfortable, especially with it being a nude. I felt very comfortable with the way that it wore away. Okay, friends, now that we know about this product, we saw the swatches, we talked about the wear test, I want to share with you guys what are my final thoughts. Like, what do I think about this formula, and do I think it is worth the $42? I want to start off, I always do this, I always start off with like, what were the claims that we had about this lipstick? The first claim was that this has 16-hour wear. No, it does not. It does not have 16-hour wear. Like, what lipstick in your collection? Comment down below. I challenge you. What lipstick in your collection has 16-hour wear where like you wouldn't want to reapply? I don't have any of those in my collection. I have a lot of lipsticks. I have a lot of luxury high-end lipsticks, and nothing really lasts for 16 hours. I don't think I really want a lipstick on my lips for 16 hours, to be perfectly honest with you. So I do think that these are long wearing. I think that they're like fairly heavy duty, but I don't think that they last for 16 hours. It also says that these are transfer proof. It's literally in the name, they're called transfer proof, and I will show you guys a quick little demo here. And this is with Forever Passionate. I thought it would be helpful to see it with the darkest color that I bought from this collection. If you just kind of lightly tap your lips, maybe to like a napkin or the back of the hand, or if you give somebody like a light kiss, etc., it really doesn't transfer all that much. It dries down pretty well, I will say that. You'll see on my hand, I've just got like a little bit of pigment that comes off, but once I kind of like tap it a little bit more, you see that it does transfer. Like, I don't think that these are transfer proof. They're not going to be as transfer proof as like a really heavy duty liquid lipstick, at least. I will say, like, they're more comfortable than a heavy duty liquid lipstick. You know, the kind of liquid lipsticks where like you feel like you need to scrape them off your lips? Like, that's how heavy duty and transfer proof they are. I feel like that's the pro that you're getting with these lipsticks. They're not completely transfer proof, but they're going to stay in place. They're going to be fairly long lasting, and they're also going to be like fairly comfortable, or at least more comfortable than a liquid lipstick. And then the last claim that I want to mention is that it says that you get a bare lip feel. I really don't agree with that. Like, I don't think that these are lightweight. I don't think that they're lightweight. Like, I can feel them on my lips. They are pretty comparable, like I said, to a liquid lipstick. It's almost like for people who liked that, or for people who kind of wanted the benefits of a liquid lipstick, but they just couldn't deal with like the dryness and the crustiness, you're kind of getting this. This is the next best thing, but it's not gonna be super lightweight. You do feel it on your lips. It's a matte, long-wearing lipstick. So I guess you're probably wondering, do I like these lipsticks? I actually do. I do like these lipsticks. I like them for what they are. They are ultra pigmented. I like that. You get a really strong dose of color, and they are long-wearing, and they're not that drying. If you're somebody that like you can't stand the feel of a matte lipstick, then these aren't gonna be for you. And quite frankly, I don't know, you might not even be watching this review in the first place if you don't like matte lipsticks. I personally don't find them to be uncomfortable. I don't find them to be too drying, but they are heavy duty lipsticks. When would I wear these? I would wear these when I really want my makeup to look super perfect and last a long time. If I'm going to an event, if I'm going to a wedding, even if I'm just getting dressed up to like go out for drinks and look cute or go out to dinner, something like that where I'm gonna be sipping something, eating something, but I wanna look very chic and sophisticated. I want like a really pigmented look and I don't wanna reapply my lipstick all that much. Or if you're somebody that you just work really long hours, maybe you wear a mask and you just really can't stop and reapply your lipstick, but you wanna look really put together, then I think that these are great. I do think that these are very expensive, however. $42 is a lot for what you're getting, but I think if you're a fan of Dior, if you like something that's really long wearing, then I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. The colors are really beautiful. They're very wearable. What I would recommend is probably like pick up a nude, pick up something that is super easy and wearable. Try out the formula and see how you get along with it, because I really don't think that everybody is going to like these. I like them, but not everybody is gonna like these, and I really don't want you guys spending like $100 on a couple of these like I did. Thankfully, I like these though. You also can get these from Sephora, and if you don't like them, you can return them to the store if that's something that you're comfortable doing. For me, if I really, really hate something, I will return it, so just kind of put that out there for you guys. Now, one last thought, because I know you guys are going to ask me, how do these compare to other matte lipsticks on the market? A lot of you guys, you typically ask me about the Lisa Eldridge, you ask about the Charlotte Tilbury, and you ask about the Pat McGrath. These are going to be a lot more heavy duty. They are gonna feel more drying on the lips than all of those, I would say, but they are going to be a little bit more long lasting. If you want something that feels a little bit more comfortable on the lips and maybe you don't care so much about the longevity, my top recommendation for you would probably be the Lisa Eldridge if you want really interesting, beautiful, stunning colors in kind of like the same price point. And then if you want nudes, I would probably go with Charlotte Tilbury. But yeah, I would say all of those are just like more creamy, more comfortable on the lips, more hydrating, but they're not gonna be as long wearing. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this review today, and I hope that it was helpful for you. I try to give you guys as much information as possible so you can figure out if something is gonna work for you or not. If you like this video, don't forget to give your girl here a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And do me a favor, leave me a comment down below, especially if you are new here or if you have never left a comment on my channel. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought of these lipsticks and of the review. Leave me all of your feedback. I would love to hear also if you have picked these up. What do you think of them? We need to know all of your thoughts. And with that, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.